And a good Thursday evening, folks. Temperatures today, wide range along the coast. It was still cool, but at least it was still warmer than yesterday area-wide. We stayed in the 50s at the coast with the pesky onshore wind. Inland, away from the water, mid-60s today. Pretty decent. Got up to 66 at Hosky, 64 out at Suffolk today, 54 out at Norfolk. But warming up through the next week. In fact, we'll find ourselves in the mid to upper 80s next week. Beautiful stretch of sunny, dry weather right through the middle to end of next week with no rain threats on the horizon, which I'll show you the brand new drought monitor report. And it does show increasing drought conditions across our area, and the stretch of dry weather ain't going to help with that. All right, 45 tonight, mainly clear. One more cold night, find some upper 30s back inland. No threat for frost out there, though. And then for tomorrow, maybe some patchy fog pre-dawn tomorrow. That lifts and dissipates. Sunny sky tomorrow, and temperatures in the upper 60s to low to even mid-70s if you're lucky farther back inland. Tree pollen extremely high yet again, and don't expect this to really change at all over the next 7 days without any really widespread beneficial rain and washout. Some of that pollen is just going to keep floating around. Maple, cedar, and birch and grass pollen is moderate for tomorrow. Here's a snapshot tomorrow morning around sunrise, 30s inland. It's going to be a chilly start for sure. Maybe some patchy fog out there, but by early afternoon, look at that. We're already back in the upper 60s and low 70s. However, still with a lighter onshore breeze, still the immediate coastal spots will be much cooler than inland. Eastern Shore, you can see it here early afternoon in the 50s. Virginia Beach in the 50s. Outer Banks in the 50s. Meanwhile, inland pushing 70. Then we get into the low 70s in a lot of spots, but staying cool at the coast. Clear sky into Friday evening. Overnight as well. And then look what happens early Saturday morning. Latest runs here now show a boundary, a front dropping on in from the north, maybe a brief increase in cloud cover, but it shifts our wind. So that means we bring the onshore wind back. So coastal communities will be cooler than what you find inland. Again, a large spread, 50s to 70s inland during the Saturday afternoon. And then overnight Saturday into Sunday, our winds turning back around out of the south. Maybe a few extra clouds out there early Sunday morning, but it will be a milder day as by early afternoon, we're already back into the lower 70s, and we only get warmer from there. Weekend preview, we'll go 68 on Saturday, mostly sunny and seasonable. 72 on Sunday. Again, maybe a few extra morning clouds, giving way to increasing sunshine and a little milder. 80s on Monday, mid-80s Tuesday, upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday. Another front arrives here later in the week. That may bring us a slight shower chance, but that's a ways out. And it drops temperature slightly, still around 80 by next weekend. The lack of rainfall is notable here. We got to go out to next Thursday for a 20% isolated chance. Not good news for the drought monitor report. We've got moderate drought conditions now almost area-wide. South of the Albemarle, that goes up to severe. Up along Accomack County and the Eastern Shore, also severe. And extreme drought conditions south of the state line, pretty much state line along I-95, Roanoke Rapids down to Rocky Mount there. So no additional rain. It's just going to get worse. Here's a long stretch of sunny, dry weather on our 7-day. Just warmer temperatures on the way for most of next week. Into the 80s on Monday and staying there through Thursday.